Hello, guys. Zach here. Had a buddy of mine commission me to do an abstract version of a human cell. This is the diagram he sent me, and I loved the challenge, loved the idea. So right now I'm just going in with background color. This would be, bear with me on how I pronounce these, the cytosol, the yellow, and then the green being the background for the Golgi apparatus, the blue being the background of the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the pink and purple, of course, being the nucleus as well as the nuclear envelope. So now I'm going in and adding some texture to where there's some lines and things going on inside the blue and green areas. So I'm kind of just doing my version of that. Again, an abstract version of the human cell. So I got the background down. I went in with a palette knife and scraped through some design elements. Now I'm going through and laying down some stencil work, just putting texture. I love texture. It was a honeycomb and into some, it's basically dots. And it's kind of representing what's on the diagram. If you can see, there's some dots around the nuclear envelope. So now I'm going in and shadowing the Golgi apparatus. And you'll see a bigger diagram at the end. You can kind of reference this, hit pause, check it out. So I'm kind of just going in and shadowing the palette knife scrapes, which I kind of put into the shape of, again, the Golgi apparatus. So now I'm into the rough endoplasmic reticulum, kind of highlighting some shade through there, popping out the ribosomes, if you will. This is so cool. I got to learn a lot about the human cell while doing this piece. Okay, so here I'm putting in, using cups to spray paint and create the actual Golgi apparatus, like spheres, if you will. Now I'm going in with some masking tape and just doing, this is kind of off diagrams, kind of just adding some texture to the painting, which again, interpretation. I wanted to be able to look at this painting and maybe not even know that it was a diagram of a human cell, for someone who just looks at it and thinks, well, that's a cool abstract painting, but actually represents something which I'm loving, and I'm loving the inspiration of doing this again. So right now with the orange, I'm going in and creating the mitochondrions. So those are the orange that you see. Those are representing mitochondria. Now I'm just adding some lines to my Golgi apparatus, just to flare out and create some fun, some interest in that area. Now, adding a little more interest to the mitochondrions. Back to my masking tape. I am these shadow lines, if you will, just kind of moving in and throughout the painting where I see fit. I look at a painting a lot, I stare at it a lot and think, what's it missing? What's it need? What's it need in certain areas? Perspective is key. So now I'm just kind of finishing up, doing some white highlights, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a super fun project for me. There is my famous dog, Frank. He has now made it into all my painting videos. That is my front lawn. Beautiful view. Lovely Dover, Ohio. Okay, guys, here are some close-ups of the areas of the painting. If you like the music I actually wrote about 20 years ago on a bass guitar and put it together. It's called Giramento dei Soldati. That is Soldier's Oath in Italian. So here's the diagram, the inspiration to create an abstract piece of a human cell. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace and love.